Okay. Good evening and welcome to this program. Please, before I go ahead, the class we had yesterday, did anyone? I hope you guys went through some exercises. I hope I gave you the link to this slide. So those exercises there, just practice it. It's very important. The essence of the thing is, once you get the codes correct and whatever you want to run on the terminal, it comes out good. That means we are making progress. Let me ask some questions. King Santos Asogwa, did you practice anything yesterday till now? Martin, did you practice?
Yes, I did, but not that much, sir.
Okay. Mesoma Chukwu, how far did you practice what we did yesterday?
Yesterday or Monday?
I'm sorry, on Monday, the last class we had before today.
Yes, I practiced.
That's good, that's good. Moses, what of you? Moses Sunday, what of you?
Okay, sir, I practiced.
That's good. Kingsway, you did practice?
Okay, good day, sir. I actually did not have the chance to, so I didn't. So I'm going to actually make out time for that. Thank you.
That's okay. Okay, Emmanuel, how far did you practice?
Yeah, I went over the video again. I went through the exercises then. Though I'm still trying to get a hang of the data types. I don't understand the whole data types yet, but I tried my best to practice the exercises we did.
Just practice the exercises. It will come to you naturally. One thing about programming, you don't need to. It's not like cramming work. It's like the more you type this code, the more you see those things, you get familiar with it. You don't need to, cram like as if you are going to write one professional exam. You cram. No, just keep on typing. So you are sure this is how this works, because all these things we are teaching here, we are going through. They are the basics. Once you know them, they are the building blocks for other courses you are going to take in this program. So once you get it right here, you will get it right in all the whole next programs.
Yes, sir.
So that's why it's very important you practice.
Yes. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Kingsway, how far you practiced? Is he off the call? Alex.
I'm actually, yes, sir. I think I replied you earlier. Said I didn't have time, but
okay, yeah. It's true. But you will make out time tomorrow at least.
Yes, sir.
Alex, how far? Did you practice?
Still having some issues. That I responded on the chat about the issue I'm having. So I've not been able to sort that out.
Which issue is that?
The current, my system is not actually running that SCAP. So I've not found a way around it yet. So I've just been thinking whether it means buying a new system entirely. That's just
No,
the issue I'm having.
I don't think so. It might not be. Listen, you know, yesterday I had a class 9 to almost, I think 9 to 11, or somewhere around after 11. Yesterday, yeah, that's yesterday. I had a class. I was expecting. I said, any person that has a problem, please come. Some people had that installing scab issue, and we sorted it out yesterday. So if you had been in the class, you wouldn't be here. Maybe you just I hardly see you post anything on the WhatsApp group. Maybe post something on the WhatsApp group. Let's know where you are being stalked. Give us the video, the snapshot of where you are being stalked. So let's see how we can help. Oluwatobi, no need to ask you. I know you did practice. I know that one. Abi? Oluwatobi.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening. I know you did practice. You did practice.
Hello?
I'm pretty sure.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know, this thing stopped working again.
What?
My terminal.
You mean?
My Skype stopped working again. I don't know.
You are wow. What's this showing?
And I fixed it yesterday. Today, this evening now before practicing, I just I typed Skype Dutch version. Then it started showing command not found again. What it was showing before I fixed it yesterday night.
Wow, I don't know. This thing is rare. Maybe we need to. Okay, what you do? You see those that ChatGPT commands you used to run it. Maybe you repeat it again. Just repeat it again.
Okay.
And you help this guy. I think.
They try sourcing it, like using source first before checking the scam that version.
Okay. Prince OBCK. You haven't been active. I haven't seen you ask question or what's going on.
No. I actually asked question on Monday during the class. So I was the one that actually said in the WhatsApp group that I started all over again and everything started working. I don't know if you can remember, someone in the group said he actually uninstalled his Ubuntu and started the installation from the top and finally got it right. So I'm that person.
Okay. That's good. Okay. That's good. Okay. Now, yesterday we were somewhere here. How you can access elements in an array with the get function or at functions, or you can call it methods. Why both methods allow you to retrieve elements at a specific index. The difference lies in their error handling. The get index is safer and returns an option type, making it possible to handle out of bounds cases without panicking. We'll see that in code and see how all this grammar plays out. Okay, this is an array. On line 5, I did initialize the array. And on line 7, I manipulated the array by adding numbers, I did add 3 numbers, 10, 20, 30. So this is the style, the coding style you use anytime you want to add a number to an array. You use the append method. Just exactly the same way I've done this. Now, you can remove elements from an array. Like I said yesterday, you use the pop front method to remove an element from an array. And I also said why we use this unwrap is for safety reasons. This unwrap makes the code, the program, not to panic in case if there are no elements in the array. You can't pop up, you can't remove something that is not in the array. So that's where this unwrap comes in. As we move forward in this program, you will really understand better why we always use this unwrap method. Now I want to, looking at this code now, like I said, when you use the pump front, is the first element in the array that gets out. So when we come to line 16, can any person guess the number? If we should run it in the terminal, on the terminal, can any person guess what number gets popped out, removed from this element if we run this code?
The first number, that's 10.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, please, I want you to, I don't know what, write this code and run it on the terminal. And another thing, I think this code, if you look at the slides, I think something like that is on the slide. Whatever, when you ran the command, what was the output you got from the terminal?
I got 10.
Beautiful. Great. Scab. Cairo. Wow. Okay, mine has run
David dropped a
successfully.
message in the chat. You can check it out.
Okay. Can you explain how function works out? He said, can you explain how that function works and outputs 10? Okay, on the terminal, what you do is on the terminal, run. Okay, you're supposed, I think, supposed to run scab Cairo.
If I understand his question, he's asking that you should explain the function and how we came about the output 10.
Okay. David, look at them from line. First of all, we initialized an array. It's like we on line 5 we created an array, and this is the syntax. This is the style. This is one of the ways of creating an array. We gave the array. We said let's give the array want the name of the array to be numbers, and the type of data is an array, and it has U32 bytes. Now this array threads semicolon new is how we used to initialize the array. Now we want to add numbers to the array. We use the function called append. So that's why you see in this array now, it will have numbers 10, 20, 30. So there are 3 elements in the array. Now we want to remove a number from the array. And we said, let's remove element equal to the numbers dot pop front. This method is a method we use to remove an element or a number from this array. And I use the unwrap. The function of this unwrap is in case, what if this is just a safety mechanism. It's like, what if there is no elements in the array? You can pop up whatever that is not there. So that's why we use this. Now I come line 17. I said, print out that removed element. I want to know that removed element. Print it out. So this is the format you use if you want to print out anything in the terminal. Or better still, you can do it like this. If this is not convenient for you, you can do it this way. It's still the same thing, but I prefer this. Dave, did you get what I just explained now? Okay. Okay, let me copy. I can't see. Let me copy what you said. Let me. Okay. That's you see, this is called a placeholder. This curly bracket on line 17, this curly bracket is called a placeholder. It's called a placeholder. Just try to replicate this and just know this is how, if you want to print something out on the terminal, this is the code. This is how to do it. This thing acts like a placeholder. It means that remove the element here. When you print it, will come here. Will come where this replace holder is. That's what it simply means. That's the function. It means it will print the element, semicolon, removed elements, whatever it is. Like in this case, it's 10. So it will just print out the element is 10. Yeah, Kingsway, you are right. Thank God, you are right. You are right. Thank God, you are right. So let's now there's another somebody's has Watara.
Yeah, question. Once the first element of the array is popped out, is the array being modified or mutated in any way, meaning that what remains in the array is the 10 gone, or what's gonna happen?
Okay, if the first element gets popped up, you know, in this array we have 3 elements. If the first one gets popped up, now we have 2. It will be 20 and 30. That's what will be left in the array. 20 and 30. You know, like I said, so if you please, another thing, please don't forget. You know, by nature, Starknet programs that are immutable, but once we use this mute keyword, it makes it to be malleable, it makes it to be manipulated. That's the essence of the mute keyword.
Okay, so suppose that we didn't have the mutable keyword in front of the variable name.
It won't work. It won't work. It won't work. Let's see now. Maybe you try and clean it. You see now, it's showing an error.
Okay.
Now, let's investigate. You see what he said? He said reference argument must be mutable variable.
Get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't worry, when we get to memory management, you understand it better, but it's handy, it's better you know now. So the error is gone. Please, you see this, what we've just done, most of it is on the screenshots in the slide. So please, it's important to practice it. We are lacking behind. We are lacking behind. You just have to buckle up. Look at these screenshots. Many of them. I want you to practice. Code them, run them in the terminal. Let's see what happens. If there's a problem, bring it to class. Let's look at it.
Prince is having a question. Prince, what's the question?
Okay, sir. Can you hear me?
Sure.
Okay, sir. Please, I've written the code that you wrote on your VS Code. I've typed on my VS Code, but I'm having these red lines that shows that there's an error. But I don't know. I typed the same thing I saw on your listen, but you show me error. I don't know if I can share my screen so you can see. Okay. You can see the code.
Okay.
Can you see my screen now?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let me go to my code.
Wow. I know whatever you did must be a syntax error. Please, can you make it a bit bigger?
Can you see it now?
Yeah. Make it a bit bigger.
Hello.
The issue
I can see the issue. Please stop and please end the line, that print line, with a semicolon.
I guess he should start from numbers first.
Okay, even from number 6, you didn't see any. You end it with semicolon.
Yeah. Okay.
End all of them with semicolon. Wait, no, keep on going.
First of all, you're muted with not. It's not. You are putting not there. Use MUT. A mutable reference.
MUT.
Okay.
Okay. It's solved most of the problem. Then here,
and
let's remove the element equal to numbers dot
semicolon, last line, print line, semicolon at
the end.
Yeah.
Okay, it's there now. So the red line is still there.
Wait. It has to go.
That yellow line shows that you are not using that removed element. Check your spelling.
Yeah, check the spelling. Yeah, Kingsley, thanks for helping.
It is in the print line. Print line is println. It's not print. It's println. There's an extra I.
Yes.
Print LN.
Okay. It's corrected now.
Beautiful. Great.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
All right. Watara and Kingsley, thanks.
Thank you very much. So let me start sharing my screen now.
Okay.
I'll start sharing my screen.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
No worries.
I was kind of rushing it so I can meet up, but that's why I made those mistakes. Sorry.
Okay. No problem. Wow. Now we work on another thing. We want to find the length of the array. Like, for example, we want to know what's the length of this array? What's the length of this array? And we use the len function, to get the, let me say I want to get the length of the array. Array length equal to numbers dot length. I hope you've done that. To get the length of the array. It's if you have the slides, all what we are doing now, all of them are in the slides with more examples to help you. And we have another one to check if an array is empty. Please, I want you to run those codes. It will really go a long way helping out. Most of what we are typing on this class is already on the screenshots. I just want you people to practice it and read, especially those places I made comments. They are very important. They will come handy. You will still revert back to them as you progress in this course. I want you people to take note of line 21, how I manipulated the print. Instead of making it to write the print line 2 times, I did once, and I fixed in the values I wanted to print out and gave them 2 placeholders. I hope you guys have done what I asked you to do. Amesoma, that's good. Who else? Prince, good. We move on. If you haven't done it, the slides are there. Please practice. Okay, what are you saying? Length of array is 3. Kingsley, you are doing well. I like that.
Please, can we see the code? Can we see the code, sir?
The code. Do you have the slide? I'll show you the code. Look at it. Do you have the slide?
Yeah, I have it.
All what
I have
we're
the slide,
doing,
sir.
yeah. This is an assignment I'm giving you. Go through those slides, especially the screenshots. Let me tell you what I mean by the screenshots. You see this? This is a screenshot. This is a screenshot. This is a screenshot. This is a screenshot. Almost what we are going to write in this class, they are being written on the screenshots. So practice it. It helps. Practice it. It helps. So when you come to class, if there's anything you don't understand, you just call my attention. So I explain to you bit by bit what all those things are. You just really need to practice. This is software development. We don't have time for so much grammar. Why we are being slow is because we are not practicing. Just practice. It doesn't matter whether you get it or not. Just practice. At least someone practiced now and he got an error. We fixed it. So that's how we're supposed to move. I think we have to. Let's move on. Let's move on, please. Now we talk about storing multiple types in enums. Do you know what an enum is? Do we know what an enum is? Any person knows what an enum is? Okay, I will send you the link to the slide. It's very important. Please, I will send it now. It will make a letter. It means enumeration. Now, we give it a name. This is an enum. We give it a name. We write a curly bracket. Now, the first enum is an integer. And we assign it U128. U128. The second is a felt. And we assign it a felt 252. And the other one is a tuple. Don't worry, we'll talk about tuple. And there are two elements in the tuple, U32 and U32. That's the data type. That's how we define an enum. Now, if you have this slide along with you, I want you to run this code. I want you to run this code. Then I will now tell you why we have line 1. You see that place we said derive, copy, and drop is for memory management. You know, when we get to memory management, we'll know the reason why we have that. It works with enums and structs. We'll talk about structs, don't worry. Without this, we're going to run into problem. We need this package. It means copy and drop. Once you copy, after copying, you drop. So these enums, the essence of this exercise is to learn how to use enums in arrays. So this is the format it goes with. Have you people typed it out? Hello? It's on the slide. It's on the slide. Is on slide 20. On slide 20. This is the format, how we use enums in arrays, how we store them in arrays. And I will explain them one by one. Please be fast. I hope you have typed it out. Oh, Dave, is true. Emmanuel, you are still okay. Mesoma, that's good. That's good. Okay, I want to explain the code. I hope you can see my terminal. I hope you can see my screen well. So to define an enum, you can do that. That's simply how you go about it. It's not a big deal. We'll talk about span. Span is a struct providing a snapshot of an array, ensuring controlled access to elements without modifying the original array. All methods provided by array can also be used with a span, except append. Call the span method to create a span of an array. Array.span. What this thing is doing is taking a snapshot of an array. You know, like Cairo languages, they are immutable. So it's taking a snapshot. Let me not worry you so much. We will see an example of what I mean by this. I know you might not really understand. You will understand it better when we write the code, why we make use of it. Now, so far, who is... Okay, Martin, what do you want to say? Martin. Martin, are you saying anything?
Good evening, sir. Yes, yes. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Sir, please, this code does the capital letter and small letter affect the codings?
Does what? Capital letters.
Capital letter or small letter? That is, yes. Does it affect
Yes,
the
it
codings?
does.
The
It
codings?
does. It does. It does. It does. It's capital letter sensitive. Yeah. There are some things you type small letters, it will throw an error, and there's the things you type capital letters, it throws an error. So that's why that's the essence of practicing coding along, coding along with me, so that, as you make your mistakes, you learn.
Okay, I just noticed it because when I was coding the code that you just dropped, I used calculator in one way that is not
No.
true. That's why
That's,
let me ask and confirm.
yeah. Please, it's very important. Yeah, it's very important. Okay, like I've told you, we will see how the span method operates, how it works. We'll get to that in an example. Now, there's a data structure I want us to look at. It's called dictionaries. Dictionaries. What's a dictionary? It's a data type that represents a collection of key value pairs where each key is unique and associated with a corresponding value. You know what? Have you guys heard this word, key value pairs? Do you understand what I mean by key value? Okay, fine. Some people do. Yeah. Key value pairs, it means that once you have a key, you can get the value. The values are stored in the key. So once you want to get a value, you just need the key and you get the value. That's simply what it means. So the dictionaries, they store data using the key value pair convention. So we'll run a dictionary and let's be fast about it, please. Please. I want us to run this code. So I will explain it line by line so you understand what's going on. I'm running mine. Where is it true? Okay. Let me just explain this code. I know you have, if you are typing, please just pause. Look at the code I've written. Maybe you can still go back and finish your coding. Let me explain something. Please listen up. If you are typing, just hold on. Let me explain the code so that it will be easy for you when you are typing. You know what you are typing and you know what you're doing. Wow, well, that's good. That's good. Now, if you are using a dictionary, like I said, it's all about key value pairs. If you are using a dictionary, please do well to import this. This thing in Cairo, it means use. Use means import. If you write codes in Java, JavaScript, Java or Python, you use import. So this is the way. This is the I will call it the file structure, the package structure you use when you are coding Cairo. They use core, dict, and felt 252 dict. Just like this. Cairo is capital letter sensitive, small letter sensitive. You just do it this exactly as you see it. The ones that go on capital letter, leave them on capital letters. The ones that go on small letters, leave them on small letters. Now, on line 6, this is the function. In the main function, like I said, all Cairo programs. This is the entry point of all Cairo programs. So on line 6, I created a balance. I use the mut keyword because I'm going to manipulate something on the balances. Now, the data structure is felt 252 dict and is a U68. That's the data type. Then default semicolon default. So this word, this code on line 6 means initializing a dictionary. Now, I want to insert some information on the dictionary. I use the function insert. You can see it on line 8 and 9. I use the function insert. And in that insert, it takes 2 arguments or 2 parameters, Alex and 100. Same goes with line 8. I use the insert function to put John and 200. Now, you know, I said dictionaries are all about key value pairs. If I want to get the address, if I want to get the account, how much does Alex have? I use the keyword get. On line 11, Alex balance is equal to balances.get Alex. Alex is the key. Can get the balance. Now, I want it to run on line 13. I want you to run Alex balance. Tell me what Alex balance what will be the output of Alex balance on the terminal. Emmanuel Okeke. Emmanuel Okeke.
Yes, sir.
What will be based on what I do you understand what I explained?
Yes, I understand it.
Once you have the key, you have the value. Now, looking at this code now, what will be Alex balance?
Yeah, Alex balance should be 100. Yeah.
Beautiful.
But I ran the code and I'm getting some errors, Sha. I'm just waiting for it to be done, and I will start going through my code again.
See,
yeah,
we have to move fast. Look at those screenshots. They are there.
Yeah.
Just zoom it as big. I want you to practice it. It's not everything we'll be doing on class. If you guys don't practice, it's going to be a problem. Just type it word for word as you see it on the screenshots. You can't have errors. I checked those codes before I took screenshots of them.
Yes, sir.
You can't. And I read those comments. Those comments will help you a lot.
Okay, sir.
Read those comments. They are very self-explanatory.
Yes, sir.
Please. So let's move. Let's see what we can do. That's dictionaries. Now we talked about tuple. You know, I explained tuple before. What are tuples? Tuples let you create compound data structures by combining different data types. That's the unique thing about it, by combining different data types. Tuples can change size once defined. In Cairo, tuples are particularly useful for grouping data and can be destructed. They can be deconstructed into individual variables. That's what we call the structure. A tuple is defined by writing a comma separated list of values inside function, inside this the function main parentheses. Now, this is an example of a tuple. This will not take time. Let me explain the code. I want you to run this code, please. Run this code of an example of a tuple, so we understand how, and I explain all of these codes one by one. Please, this one, I don't expect you to have problems here. Please, let's be fast, please. Hello, I want you to look at my code. If you haven't finished, just look at my code. Let me explain it. When you get home, you just practice it. It's not a big deal. Please look at my code. Let me explain it. This is how to define a tuple. On line 4, I named the tuple container. That's the name of the tuple. Now, first of all, then I have to like declare the data types of the tuple. The first is a uint, the second is a u16, the other one is a bool, the other one is a byte array. Now, the u8 is 1, u16 is 20. Then the bool, you know, bool is true this time. Then the byte array is a name. This is simply how to design a tuple. Is anyone confused? Any question? Hello? Okay.
All good, sir. All good.
Okay. This is how to do. Then we will now look at how to destructure a tuple. That's what we're going to look at now. How do you destructure a tuple? All these things I'm typing, they are in the screenshots in the slides. So please, you really have to practice them. That's the only way we can make progress.
Yeah, I'm done.
That's good. Let me explain what's going on here. Now I want to, we wrote a tuple. Then I want to destructure the tuple. Let me explain. What destructure means, you want to break up the constituents of the constituent of how will I describe it? It's like there are many constituents in a particular organization, or many, let's say, many atoms in a matter. Now you want to break them down so you can have access to them individually. Just like this container is a tuple, and it contains how many? It contains a U8, U16, it contains a bool, and it contains a byte array. Now I want to break them down and get what they are individually. Now, on line 7 is the container. I defined it. The first element is 1, 20. The second one, the third one is a boolean, which is true. And the fourth one is a byte array, a name. Then I say let U8, U16, bool, and the byte array, which are the types of data equal to container. Then line 10, I print it out. And I said, print out the bool. If it should print out, if this code should run, what will it print out?
It prints out true.
Beautiful. You are right. It will print out true. Now, there's another thing I want to let you know. The positioning matters. The positioning matters. It matters a lot. Okay, let me give you an example now. Let me do this. Because if you don't do this, you will run into error. We have an error on line 4. Do you know why? On line,
I think it's maybe because the two of the boolean is not matching. The bool is not matching with true.
Beautiful. You have said it all. You've said it all. You're on point. You're on point. You know, the bool is position 3. So this needs to be in position 3.
Someone is raising your hand.
Okay, I'm coming. Who is that? Chioma Christo. Oh.
Good evening. I'm the one.
Go.
Yes, your code, the email you wrote there, one was in double quotes, the other one was in single quotes. I thought you said there was a difference between single and double.
Okay. Okay, let me just explain it with let me give you a clue. Okay. Look at what I'm doing now. Let's number. U8 equal to 10. Listen talking then tell me what's happening. No. Okay. Now look at line 12. I defined a variable num and I assigned it a U8 and gave it a value of 10. Now, let's do you see what happened? Chioma?
Yes, sir. Yes,
you see now I'm having an error.
Yes, sir.
Now watch.
Is it because of the type?
Because you know the U8 is small. Like you know, we have U8, U16, U32, you know, all the way to U256 is there in the slide. So
yes,
beautiful. Now, but if I type this, let me show you now. It's showing an error. But if I should make it 256.
Okay, 6.
You see the error has gone.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. That's how these stuffs work. Now back to what you asked. Let me.
Yes. I actually got an error when I ran the code. That's what I was asking. It said something about my byte array and the Chioma I put in double quotes.
Okay. Do you know what you do? Okay. Let me. I wanted to show you something. I don't know why it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I think I know why. Because in the snapshot for this one, it is a felt 252 instead of a byte array. That's why it is a single quote.
Okay, if I know, you know, yeah. I know. You are you okay? No, it's still gone. It's still maybe the system is slow. You know, when you are not sure of the data type, you just go with felt 252. You understand? If you are coding and you are not too sure, but it's not advisable, but to be on a safer side, you just go with felt 252. Is the default. Even if you don't put the felt 252, the program will put it there for you on default. If you are not sure what the data type is, you go with felt 252. Why is it I've not found? No.
I tried it with single quotes. It says byte array cannot be created from a numeric literal.
I'm coming.
Okay.
What
I noticed is when you use byte array, you use double quotes, but when you use felt, you use single quotes. Try that.
Yeah. You're right. I don't know why this. Let me. Beautiful. We've gotten it right. Okay. That was something I want to show you something. Let me show you more. Let's say, let my name equal to let my name equal to byte array. No. No, I'm coming. Let me show you something. Let my story be correct. The smart control developer. I live. Please, I want you to practice this thing. It helps a lot. I live in Nigeria. Now, you know, if you look at line 12, you see I used a single quote and I'm not experiencing an error. But on line 14, I'm using the same single quote, but I'm experiencing an error. Do you know why?
Yes.
Because the byte length of this is so much that by default, this is a byte array. By default is a byte array because it has a single quote. By default is not by default. By default is a felt. But when you define it this way, it means it's a byte array. Let me show you. It means it's a byte array.
So does that mean we have to use double quotes for it?
Okay. You are coming closer to what I want you to get now. Now it means that when the words are much, that's when the data it has to contain is much. You just go for double quotes. This is what you do. You go for double quotes. You see the error is gone.
Yes, sir.
Because the byte array, it has the capacity of holding more data capacity than the single double quote, which is a short string. The byte array is double quotes. Now the short string is one single quote. By default is a felt too.
Okay,
so
sir.
when you are, yeah.
Okay, I tried the byte array, then I used double quotes for just my name. Since it's a short string, is that why I'm having error? Because I still have an error when I tried.
No. Okay, you mean you used you named the data type. What did you give it?
Like on line 4, right? Where you wrote felt 252, I wrote byte array there. Well, your name now, Ima, I wrote double quotes instead of single quotes, and I wrote my name there. I did the same thing on line 7 too.
On line 7. Okay. But did you have an error on line 4? Did you get an error?
No, no, I don't have an error on line 4. I don't have an error on line 4. Maybe try help. Maybe you should run the code, change the felt 252 to byte array, then put your name in double quotes, and then try it. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Let's see what we get. It works.
I think also on line 7, then when you print out the bool, it wasn't working for me.
Line 7.
Yes, like change your name to double quotes too, for the destructuring.
Okay. Maybe because we had okay.
And I think you should comment out 12 and 14, then run the code, because that's where I got stuck.
Okay. Okay, I mean here is
double quotes. That's yes. So I was trying to print the line 10, but I have an error. Now it's type annotations needed, field to infer.
Okay, let me run the code. Okay.
Yes, exactly. That's the error.
Okay, I get you.
Okay, so I think I know where it's coming from.
Okay, please help us. Where is it coming from?
From where you have the destructuring, the let, and then inside the bracket that you have, I think those things are treated like variables instead of data types. Because
Which
I
line?
changed mine.
Okay,
Now
wait.
is line 8.
Line 8.
Yes. Those
Okay.
U8. So they are treated as variables and not data types. So that IMA is still looking at to have a felt 256 or 25 whatever instead of the byte array that is meant to have.
Okay, I'm coming. I should do it byte array this way.
No, even if you change it that way to not work.
It should be single.
Because
It should be single.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, it should be single quote because everything inside it is being treated as variable.
I'm listening. We are learning.
Yeah, not as data structure. So everything there is just like a variable name. So IMA as a single word should be in a single quote, which is like the normal thing. So everything inside line 8 is treated as a variable. So you can still change things in line 8 and it will still work out.
Let me run this code, see whether it works. Wow.
I got an error too, but the code ran. It showed through on the console. Yeah.
Which error? My own is out now. I think it's.
So like the cell 252 that is still on the line.
Those warnings.
No,
Okay,
that's the yellow line.
They're not errors.
Warning,
Okay,
they're not
thank
real.
you.
They're not real. Yeah, it's a warning. It's not real.
I'm saying you are not printing out the other ones.
Okay, thank you.
I want to try something out. Those yellow lines, they are just warning. Okay. I don't know. Any person still confused? You know, as a programmer, you will be experiencing, you don't know it all. Sometimes you stumble on something, you think you really understand it so well. So that's why it's very, very important to practice. Whatever you think you know, just write some codes, practice. You will always be learning something new. So please, at the end of the class today, please keep on practicing, keep on practicing, keep on practicing. The slides are there, the screenshots are there. There are enough information for you to practice. Container. So there's another thing we need to look at. Very important. It's called type conversion. Cairo programs, they have provisions for us to make data type conversions. It means that a small data type can be converted to a big one, and a big one can be converted to a smaller one. There are functions you use to convert a bigger data type to a smaller data type. I think some language they call it typecasting, but yeah, that's what they call it. I think Java, they call in Java, I think it's called typecasting. Yeah. So Cairo gives us that luxury. Somebody's saying something. Okay. Any person saying anything? So as I was saying, so we have the luxury of converting a small number into a big one and a big one into a small one. Let's look at the code, how we can do that. I'll say let's num u8 equal to 5. Let's small big num equal to U32 equal to what did I say? U8 close to 10, big num 16, big num big num 16. Who has finished typing? Big num.
I've finished it, so.
Okay, that's good. Big num dot into.
I finished, but I'm debugging. There are some issues here.
Okay, keep on debugging. Who else has finished? Did you run into any problem? Why am I getting this?
Yeah, there are some few issues with the code here. When you take the first line, let small number equals 10. Then the next line should be let big amount be equal to small number dot into. You are repeating big number twice here.
Thanks. I like that. You know, I was just wondering what's wrong with this code. That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
And I think we have the same issue also with the second one. The big amount is the second line. Like big amount should be equal to small amount dot try into dot unwrap.
No, what we are trying to do, like the small number is a U8, the byte length is small. And we want to take it inside the big num, which is U16. You know, U16 is bigger than U8. Then you use.
True. I was actually on the second part of the program.
Okay. So that's how it works. If you want to convert the one that has a smaller data type into the bigger one, you use this keyword into. But if it's the other way around, you are converting from big to small. Like for example, let me see. Number equals to U32 equal to, let's say 10, and let's what would I say? Little number equal to large number dot try Trying to unwrap. So this is just how you can convert a large number to a little number. I made a mistake here. This is let's say U8. I think that's why it's showing this error. Good. This is, you remember, does anyone remember why we use this unwrap?
For safety.
It works there
To
for
checkmate
so
the error.
that if so the panic in case anything goes wrong. So just know it's just simple. If you are converting from a small number to a big one, just use into. Then if it's the other way around, you are converting from a large number to a little number, you use try into, then you unwrap. Now that takes us to numeric operations. Just like any other program, in programs you encounter numeric operations. In Cairo, we have like plus, minus, multiplication, and division. We'll run the code and see how this pans out. So let us the same way numeric operation works in real life. That's the same thing. That's the same way it works in the in Cairo. There's no much difference. You know what it means when I say you want to multiply, we want to divide. I hope I'm communicating. Hello?
Yes,
Some
sir, we are
persons
with
are.
you.
Yeah, no problem. I think we can
Yeah.
answer that.
So I want to ask.
Yeah. Shoot.
This type conversion we just did. How, I don't know. How do we get the like after the conversion? Let's say I want to get the data type that you have been converted into. How do I know that I have been converted into?
Okay, you want to know whether you've converted it or not. It's like when you see when you are running your program and you want to convert, maybe the something comes up that you need to do the data conversion. This is the convention you need. If you don't get it right, the program will throw up an error.
I understand, but I want to asking just how to check the type of data that you are expecting.
No. It's not. I don't think it's not. Would I say is that a scope of what we are doing now? Honestly, I don't know how to check that for now. But the most important thing, just understand. This is how you do this data conversion from small to big, from big to small, so that when you progress with 3, with 4, with 5, you will come across this thing and know why we are doing what we are doing. Okay, I understand. Shomaya say, okay, like JavaScript, the way they do type of all those stuffs. Okay, I understand what you mean. And somebody says something about module. We'll look into it. That's the essence I'm saying. Let us, because if we are really, the problem we are having is that we are not practicing. It's like after this course, we just close our laptops and wait till the next time there is lecture. We'll now open the laptops and, you know, we start afresh again. That's the problem we are having. Yeah, it's not good. If you are practicing, we'll be faster and we'll be making more progress. But because we are not really practicing, it's like after this course, this class, the next thing you close your laptop, you don't touch any code. You only remember it when we have the next class. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. The more you type, the better you become. It helps the muscle memory. It makes you to really understand what you might even think you know. Chioma, you know what is modules now? Modulus, the remainder gotten after a division.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
As JavaScript. I studied Cairo Dog.
Yeah, it's there. So these are numeric operations. Now, I declared a variable. I gave it a data type of U8 and it's 10. And the on line 4, are you looking at the slide? Are you looking at the slide? Please look. Can we look up? Okay. Okay. I declared a variable X. I gave it a data type of U8 and assigned it a value of 10. I did the same for on line 4 for Y is 2. Now, if we should run this program, line 13, look at line 13. What will be the output of line 13?
20.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
It's like you're not. You are right. You are right. You are right. I wanted to be sure you know what you are saying. Then line 14. What would be the output in line 14?
It's going to be 12.
Sure, sure. What about line 15? What would be the output on line 15?
It's 8.
Beautiful. Then line somebody, where is Emmanuel? Okay. What will happen to line 15? What will it print out? Line 15, what will be the output?
Line 15.
Emmanuel Okeke. Where is Emmanuel Okeke? Is he Dave Sule?
5, sir.
You say 5. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Sir, sorry, I have a question.
Okay.
What if you decided to do y minus x and not x minus y? Then we have to get a negative value, right? And I understand that unsigned integers does not support negative values.
Yeah.
What will happen? How
can you run it? Have you typed the code? I like practical things. There are some things you don't. It's better running it than explaining it. Have you typed the code?
Sorry, please share your screen again, sir. Let me see where you are.
You can just. You might not. You don't need to type all of them. Maybe. Let me.
Okay, yes. My question was the.
I understand what you mean. I don't understand. Like for example, now if let's say 10 is where x is 2 and y is 10, the other way around. It's supposed to be minus 8.
Okay,
Yes.
I actually ran it, and it said panicked. It panicked with an underflow.
Yeah, the same thing. Run panics with square brackets, numbers.
Mine panic with overflow.
Actually, an
Mine
overflow.
panic with overflow.
So it panicked with an overflow.
Okay. Which is an error. We are dealing with unsigned and signed integers. I think did I really? I don't know whether I gave you a hint about unsigned and signed integers.
No, you did not.
I didn't.
No,
Are you sure?
Yes, I think.
Wow.
But actually, to accommodate that logic, we just have to make X and Y signed integers instead of unsigned.
Okay, yes, you can take both
And then
positive
the
and
error, yes, then the error will go away.
Have you tried it?
yes, I have.
Try it. Let's see.
Yes, it gave a -8 as the answer.
Give a -8.
Yes.
Wow. That's a nice one. Who said that? Please, who said he gave a -8 when you made it an unsigned?
I did.
I did. I can't. What's your name?
It's signed, because unsigned means it doesn't allow negative numbers, but signed.
Okay.
Yes, that is I8. Yes, it allows it.
Yeah. I get you. I just wanted to know the person that made this beautiful contribution. Kingsway. Noted.
Question, sir. When we are multiplying or dealing with a particular data type, let's say I8 or with U8, if we're returning, like if we're getting maybe a quotient or a sum, are we equally going to define or like give the return type that is meant to come back with?
I didn't really get your question, honestly. You mean the return type?
Like the value that maybe our arithmetic operation will bring. Let's say we are doing.
Okay, I understand what you mean. When we go deeper into functions, especially when we are requesting data or information from the blockchain, okay, the return type. Yes, it will. It will.
Okay.
It will. I saw what Shoma. Yes, Shoma is right. Yeah. It will. You must have a return data type. It will. Shoma, thanks for helping. So we are through with arithmetic operations. Now have we talked about enums?
Yes.
Yes. I think no, okay. We talked about enums, but that was how to use them in an array. It's not too different. It's not too different from what we are seeing now. Yeah. Enums, short for enumeration, allow you to define a custom type that has a fixed set of named values known as variants. Basic enums. For instance, let's use an enum that represents various status of a task. Like I said, This is important. This helps memory management. In memory management, we'll talk more about that later in the course. Once you are defining an enum, you have to code this. And you've seen the style we use in coding or defining an enum. Like I've said, this Cairo is case sensitive. If you should write the enums, let's say in capital E, you will run into an error. I think I explained everything in the screenshots. This is the syntax you use to. This is how the coding style. This is how you code an enum. This is supposed not to be a problem, or do you have any problem with that?
So the importation for like I said, for management of memory.
That is not an
talk more on it.
Okay. You say, please.
I say, can you talk a bit more about the importation, like what does it do and all that?
Okay. What this thing means is, like I highlighted, derive, copy, drop for ownership and memory management. This thing works. That's this thing we call in Cairo memory management and ownership. It means that you see these enums. Once is being owned by the position the slots is occupying. If it moves away from those positions, it will throw an error. Do you know what? I will just say, just be patient. We'll write a code on that. I don't know whether I should write the code on that now and show you, or when we get there, we can, I will use the code to explain it so that you see what we mean by memory management.
I will wait. Let's get there.
Okay. Storing multiple tuples with storing multiple types with enums. Okay, I think this is the one we did before. Yeah. Okay. The another data structure is called structs. Structs in Cairo provide a way to define a type that contains multiple related data fields under a single umbrella. I repeat, structs in Cairo provide a way to define a type that contains multiple related data fields under a single umbrella. Defining and instantiating structs. Suppose you are designing a software for a library and you need to model a book. A book will have a title, author, publication year. Instead of juggling these data points separately, you can use them within a struct. Now, okay, and now defining a struct book. These are the data it contains. It contains a title. We give it a felt 252. It contains an author. We give it a felt and the publication year. Now, if I ask you now to define, looking at this example, and I ask you to define struct students, what type of data do you think they will have?
It should be students' age, students' name.
It should have a name, Abby. I think looking at this data type, if we should define a struct student, it will have a name. What else?
Age, sir.
Beautiful. What else?
Department.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, if you should have a name, what will be the type of data there? What will you put? You put a Felt 252.
Felt
Okay.
252.
Okay. What of the age?
If
What?
you're going with full name, you go with byte array.
Come again. You say you are okay. 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 It's okay. That will go. That goes. Then what of
age? You said age.
Just give me. Just give me a minute. Okay. You are right. You're right. You're right. Then what about the age? What data type will you assign to it?
U8.
Beautiful. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Please, we've done we've covered something reasonable. The problem we are having is that we are not practicing. If only you can practice what this is the assignment I'm going to give you. You see all the whole screenshots. I want you to write those codes there. Any place you have an error, we'll look into it on Friday's class. Meanwhile, I'm still open. I'll still have a class on, let's say, a private class by 9 tomorrow, 9 p.m. for people that are lacking behind and they have 1 or 2 issues to solve. Is that okay with you guys? Please, it's almost 10:45. We need to end the class. Please, I want the screenshots that are on the slides. I want you to practice it, so that when we come to class tomorrow, if you have any question or what you don't understand, we explain these codes. It's very important. I hope I'm communicating. Okay. Please, as you go today, please, you still have time. You can practice from now till 1 a.m. Please, let's practice. It's very, very important, please. Very, very important. It's very, very important.